Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. We are on air, and we got Doug and Nate in the house. And what we're going to be doing on this video today is we're going to be making the garnish molding for the tops of the doors. And basically, it's not nowhere near the shapes that I have, but we're going to manipulate them and make it work. Before we get started here, we had a little list this morning what we want to do to get it finished up. Nathan's list was to...
I like the list.
He liked the list. There was a little list there, and the only person who's got anything done yet so far is Nathan. Well, you got one check mark. We don't. What? Do we, Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they got the trunk lid on. We have now, Nathan has now released the shim up here, released the shim down here. We left one in the center to keep shape. So what we have is we have 2 points here, 2 points where the trunk lid is going to go on. We have two little pieces here for gap and how far we want the trunk lid to go down. We have it buttoned up so it can be locked in and be locked out. Nate, if you want to do me the favors and put the trunk lid on, and we'll show you exactly what he got geared up.
Make some tabs on the latches for it to latch.
I went outside and got some latches that I had that were given to me. I don't know who gave them to me. I can't remember. But they're a funny little thing. You can see how they work there. We'll show them how they work, Nate.
But the tab itself, they just turn where you want it and they latch it down in. But the tab wasn't big enough. I had to extend the tab, weld a piece on the tab to make it a little bit more where it grabs.
And you got it grabbing underneath the bottom of that. So
that's locked in and that ain't going nowhere.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So when it comes time, yeah, you got her. When it comes time, she just got my damn fingers out of there.
Yeah, fingers out of there.
Get your fingers out of there.
So, a bit of an angle like this, that turns into there, that one's latched, that one turns into there, that one's latched, now she's
good and secure. So now we got a trunk lid that's secured on the back of the car. That doesn't look bad to me. It's what we had. There's many different ways you could have done it. But that is a quick release sort of deal thing. If I want to take it off and put it back on, that's what's going on. So Nathan has actually got two things done now because he made a window pattern for the back and did the trunk lid. Doug's got the body work, so he's good for all day. He's good for all day, aren't you, Doug?
Yeah.
He's good for all day. So now I got Nathan making the stainless. The stainless is going on the side. Bear with us, we're going to get that garnish molding made. The stainless is going on the side. We got 3 holes, and I've asked Nathan to take and cut the stainless and put this end on the stainless. So he's going to do it whatever way he wants to do it, and we're just going to make it that long.
Like an inch past that hole, did you?
An inch past. So if we had the end, if we had the end, put an inch past, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. And then we'll have it both here, and then we'll have changed the stainless on the car. Going to leave that to Nathan. Now I'm going to go to the garnish molding. I did do one this morning. Wow, it was quite a going over. Now I've got the one over there in my brain. I should be able to do this one within the hour. First thing I got to do is what I noticed. I have the back garnish molding that fits. Remember we had the back. We used the back door, or the back window. Sorry, the back window to get this outside shape. This little shape that I put in here did not come like that. I put a little piece in there to make it flow like that. It basically went straight down. So on the back piece that I made yesterday, I made the exact same thing. I made it come down and come around like that. Well, I'm not making that shape out of this. Not making that shape. So what's got to happen is this got to come down and come around and get this cut off to get this shape in there. And then we'll just go for it. I'm going to reference back and forth, no doubt in my mind. No, let's do this first. We got the front one. Let's do the front one first. See what's going on here. This is the front garnish molding. So we know that the bottom will work, that's for sure, but the top does not work at all. We have this much here in the front, so we're going to keep that much in front on this one, and then we will not cut it all the way off. We'll just cut it, and relief it. Alrighty, so let's do this first. This shape right here is going to come out. This shape right here. I'm going to take that shape out. Reason being is I couldn't get it out of that. I'm going to take my time getting that out, try and do a good job at it. Kind of went through that a little bit, but not what I wanted to do, but I did it. What piece do I want to go for first? I'm going to go for the piece that fits the door originally first. And the reason I'm going to go for that is because I know that that fits on the bottom. I can line the screw holes up and the whole issue. Sometimes it's easier to do the easiest thing first. Sometimes. Or that's what I like to do, the easiest thing first. I put this over here so I don't break it. Or I hope I don't break it. Now, it's not going to fit. It does not fit all the way over because of this on that. That fits to here. That's there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the screw holes up and then trace this mark and trace that mark and see where I have to cut it. So I can see my hole right here, my first hole. Now I have this to cut off. I'm not getting a true read because I'm not down all the way. So I'm going to line them up like this. I can see them. Right there. I'm going to cut that straight across. See what happens. Now I want to make this one. I have to know. I want to know. I'm going with the original. This originally fits here. What I'm thinking is I want the same distance here. I did make a cut in the middle of these. We'll cut that later, but I'm going to leave this all as one for now. And why would I not? That's the distance I want there. If I make a wrong cut, you know what I do. Fix it. Yeah. We'll start with that cut.
It's just small pieces of rolls. Yes.
Okay, that's good. I gotta cut this off. Because it was turned up there a little bit, didn't like that. I wanted to cut more off, but I wanted to leave it short first. Then we have this mark up here. If you come up here and look up here. Nope, that's not short at all. Look, just put it in the right place. Not short at all. Better watch myself, hadn't I? Anyways, I'm gonna leave that there. Gotta go back to the screw holes. If I do not go back to the screw holes and I don't have a true read, then I come up in here and I can see where the door was cut. So I know that this piece is going to fit because I had originally put right back on the same place. This piece that I put on next, I had to change that obviously because it did not go with the Jaguar roof. So now I'm going to relief that and bend this into shape. There's no sense in me cutting it off. I would just be cutting my finger off. And I don't want to do that. Not today. Just reliefed it on that bend because you would be hard pressed to bend that. Reliefed it there because it had a 90 in it. You're not going to be a hard time bending that. Now I just got a flat piece there, so now I can just bend it back a little bit, whatever it needs to be, and then I'll weld the gap back up. So it is another form of reliefing it. Is another form of stretching it because I'm making it bigger. I'm going in here, going in there. Got to bend that down. Let's get that in there if we can. It's going to have to be cut off a lot more. This, what can I say? This door that I'm doing right here is not for the weak at heart. And the reason I say that is because I had a rough time doing the first one. Cut that off. I want to get that inside there for some reason. Yeah, I do. I'm going to make a cut. It's always nerve-wracking making a cut. And the reason being is you don't know if it's exactly going to fit or not. I want to thank everybody for coming back. I appreciate it. See what happens. Ooh. That's what happened. Yeah, we got that in there. Cool. Where's it supposed to set? Why am I not seeing any screw lines? Whew. What's going on there? I'm just looking. I'm trying to find the holes of what I'm trying to do, and I can't even do that. Why can't I find the holes? I'd want to put that back together if I can find the holes. Something's not going very good. Something's not going right. Yeah. You want to see that come out in me, Doug?
He's quite a character. He's pretty frustrated.
Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't really get him anywhere.
No. Nice, isn't it? Well, I'm just going to say one thing here. Just having a rough time finding. Oh, so that pops over. It's not even close. right. I'm having an issue. I'm having an issue with this piece right here. There's probably clamps underneath that, probably somehow. Probably does. I'm having an issue getting it on. I'm going to take that issue away. Have to remember we got the screws to hold it on, so no harm, no foul. It's not going anywhere. Need to see that hole. There we go, look at that. There we go. We can see our hole now. That's where it had to go, way out there. It had to do it. We're getting there. I'm going to take that off and get some more though. Just a little bit more because it did work. Just want more off it. I want to get this piece in place before I break it. Let's get this piece in place before I break it. Turn the welder on. Just want to put it in place before I break it off. Whacking it around there a couple times. Gonna put a couple screws in it, try to keep it in place. Best I can. I don't know why it's having a hard time doing that, but it is. I need that small screwdriver. Small screwdriver over there. Little stubby flathead. Oh, Sanko.
Want something like that, kid?
Beautiful.
Something like that.
Well,
So I got
awesome.
so it fits
Look at that now, would
inside
you?
that groove there.
Beautiful.
Slides up in there and we crimp that a little bit.
Perfect. Awesome. And that's how you make stainless, people. Awesome. That looks good. I like it. I like it.
I left one piece a little long and I have to go back.
Don't need to go in there the best. It just needs to go in there so I know it'll fit. Yeah, it looks real good, Nate. I like
I
that.
got one piece a little long here, so I
We won't put it on yet, and the reason being is we're going to paint it,
Yep, no.
but we'll have it done. Looks good. Awesome. Put this in place. Most certainly does. I don't know. Don't tack it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. That should hold it in place. Can put my helmet on. Just throw that sucker at. Just want to stick it together where I got a bigger gap going on so it does stay in place. I've got that piece. It's not in place, but it's on there. Alrighty, let's do this piece. Let's do that piece. Look what we got going on. Bag and tag. I will keep all those screws, and the reason being is hard to get a flathead screw for cars when you go to put them together or take them apart. They're hard to deal with or find. So best thing to do is when you have a car and you're doing something, pull all them screws out and put them in a bag. You'd be surprised when they'll save you. I'm going to take that and put it aside. Now I've got some shape here and I'm going to go for it. This is the shape I want right there.
You can do it, man. You can do it.
Can I do it, Dad?
You can do it.
So what I got going on here, this is what I'm doing. This is the back one. That is the front one. That's where we chopped the door in the first place. We did chop it down there, but we put it right back in the same place. This is where we chopped it, so I chopped this in the exact same place. Not sure if this is working out here yet. We're going to deal with that here in a minute. We're going to I want this piece to run all the way around that. So what I'm doing is I'm matching it up so I can cut it. And I'm going to cut it right there. I guess. Try it. Oh, didn't mark it in the back though, did I? Let's put that back where it was. I want that back in there. Let's chop it off there somewhere, I guess. Just guessing. That's all we can do. Probably should have checked that before I jammed her back in there, but shouldn't I? Probably should have checked that. Hard case. Can't waste a grinder disc. Had to use it. Hard case. Yeah. Ooh, that fits in there. Look at that now, would you? See how that fit in there? Nice. Nice. Nope. Put it back more though. Can't see it from the outside. That's the issue. I do not want to see Okay. Don't want to do that. Cut some off the front, see what happens. Let's do it.
Fits on stuff pretty good, doesn't it?
Trim mattress, right?
Especially when you got an air at the end, and it's just made it.
I think I'm going to cut.
Yeah, I can use this one as my pattern. The other side.
Just put something in there in between them.
Gotta take a look at the outside.
You just drop slavery in, yeah. it's-
I just don't want to see the molding from the outside. I don't want to see it hanging down, so.
And that's the best thing.
Just want to put this on here again. It's right up in there, but this is the time. Whether you make the right cut or not. I'm going to cut this here. See what happens. I'm going to change that. No sense getting hurt over that. Aye. Now I got to change it where I cracked it with my hand, but it has a piece out of it. There's no sense getting hurt. Sometimes I find they'll what? Holy. Are you serious? Put the lock on. Ah! No! Where's the other zip cut at? We know where the other zip cut's at?
Got the red one, the weird
Yeah.
button.
You want the red one?
Yeah, I do. You got it? You all done?
Until I go to the other side.
Okay.
Forward and everything.
Okay, cool. Yep. I got her. What was I cutting? Hold it in. I think some of the people are trying to make their zip cuts last longer by making them dollar.
Never seen one of the cuts, so I'm not sure right.
Well, it just seems like
When they do the cut through vinyl molding.
here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. That was stuck in there like that. That son of a gun there is not really the best of shape. But alrighty, let's go on the other side, see if we can see anything. Yeah, we can see the whiskers a little bit. It's fitting good. It's fitting good, that's for sure. Alrighty. Just clean it up and tack it on somehow. On the other side, I cut all this off. All the whiskers, I cut that all off. because the door is leaned in to match the roof. When I put this all the way on and come all the way over, like it's supposed to, I've got no room for a window. So that's why I cut it off, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to cut it off right now. I'm going to put my gloves on, and then we'll stick it on. Where are we at time? What? Oh, we're doing good then. We're doing good. We're doing good. Thanks for coming back, everybody. Appreciate it. Let's cut this off. Probably going to ask the question, you know, what am I going to do there when the window comes in? Now I've cut it off. I've made some gap for the window going in. There's some stuff that you can buy that goes over the edge of things. It's called edge molding, made by, I think it's Kohl's. Same thing. I would probably put a black edge on that. It's a plastic edge there. I put that on it so it runs up through and acts like a whisker. But other than that, it'd be a rubber. So we're going to put that on there like so. Yeah. Make that fit tight like that. Behind that. I just don't want to see that from this side. It's got to fit. If it don't fit, well then we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. Now let's weld her on. I'm not saying we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, but if it's not going to fit, well then there's no sense putting it on. Doug has put tape on either side of the body fill because we only want to do the seams of the welds and nothing else. We're not trying to straighten anything out. We're not trying to anything other than cover up the welding issue. That's all we're trying to do is cover up the welding issue. Not trying to, anything other than cover up the welds. Yours, buddy, it's yours. It's yours. I'm going to tack that on there. Reason being is it. Turn that gas on for me, please, sweetheart. Can't see it. Can't see it. Doug must be in his happy place. He's humming. All right. Not happy about that down there, but let's do this. I want to tack it together in a couple more places. I'll hold that. Hold that. Yeah. Just want to hit that with a hammer, draw that in a little bit. When I weld it together, I just want it to flush off, that's all. Good. Just odd there, but it's okay. It's inside the car. Can't see it from the outside. Perfect. Alrighty. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I've got, you can see the screw holes. And I have to have something screwed. I got nothing to screw it to. It's just kind of sitting against there. You can see there's a piece of metal that held it out a little better than an 1/8, 3/16, held it out better from the metal for the interior to go on edge of that. We've got no interior that's going on that. We're just going to paint that green and then put the brown thing back on it. But it has no place to hold the screw. So this is what I'm going to do. Just going to come along here, find the screw hole, mark it. Just put a mark on the top where the screw holes are. If I have a funny looking face while you're looking at me, it's because, now, I have the other side. I've already cut this for the other side, but I have a nice looking Art Deco piece on the end. I'm going to use it. Let's draw it off here. I got quite a gap going on there, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We're going to cut it off here. We're going to put that. No, I want to keep that. Let's cut it off. Can I use your...
What do you need, bud? Zip lace?
Yeah. Thank you. Just weld it on the top. It did. Just weld it on the top. Got quite a gap right there, so we're just going to shove this on there. How far out did I shove that? Put that on. So, and we need that piece for filling, right? Hope we cut it right. Sorry, sweetheart. You know, I get you back into a corner sometimes. Okay, we're gonna weld that on there. I'll cut a little bit of it off. Cut it off after. Just make it easier to hold. Yeah, nice. Come on, leave it alone for a second. Trying to knock that edge off so I can use this metal. No, haven't got it yet. Let's put a helmet on and put a little weld on that. So it looks half decent, I guess. Isn't that funny how it helps having a helmet on? An extra metal on for Doug seeing how good I am. Got a big hole I gotta fill right here. I don't want to fill it right yet. I want to take some, knock this out. Good. And fill this. All right, let that cool for a second. Nope, put a little spider weld on it. Just want more for grinding purposes. That's all I want it for. Should be enough there. Spot right here. Can't smooth it off if I don't have the weld there to smooth it off. So, got that there. That's in place up there. Let's take it off, weld it up, and put it back on. Alrighty. It's not the prettiest yet, but it will be. Is it, Doug? Gorgeous, he says. Gorgeous.
It's beautiful, Dad.
Beautiful. Oh, Queen Jolene.
You did pretty good on that one. You didn't get mad at it, buddy.
Didn't even get mad at it? Well, I had a little practice not to get mad at it. How's that? Douglas, buddy?
He came at us with a different plan.
Yeah.
He had a plan on that.
All right, gotta put it back off. If we can get it off. Sure we can. Yeah. All righty. Now, I just want to be careful. I don't want to. I think what'd you say? You calling Nathan sweetheart?
No, dog sneezed, right?
Oh, the dog sneezed. Oh, that was Nathan. I said, bless you, sweetheart. And I said, geez, you're not being awful nice to Nathan today.
Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Let's put some heat on this thing. Sometimes it's a real life struggle trying to do something. Sometimes, not all the time. Oh, need a ground, don't I? Need a ground. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, don't want that in.
Check out the trim off the back.
Same as anything else. More product than you need, the better. Just so I can grind it, make it look nice. The further I bring that weld back, the better I'll be able to set it off. All right, let's do this front piece. Can't do it that way.
Throw that down there.
All the way across. Good penetration. Awesome penetration. Glue the rubber back it together at the same time. Just put them on the back side so it can't go nowhere. Do this piece. Try to do this as quick as I can. Here we go. Just grind her up, make her look like something. How you making out, Doug?
Good, buddy.
Are you? Awesome.
What do you do?
You got a new piece of paper or an old piece of paper?
You haven't even got frustrated once with that.
I'm trying to get it done on camera, that's all. Leave like that for a minute. It's not finished grinded yet. I've got to get a die grinder and do a little bit more to make it look nice. Do a good job. I think I can get this one. Come here. So we got 1, 2, 3 cuts. Still want to sand this off. I want to cut that off. Just going to cut the edge of this off to make it fit in better. Hard go sometimes. Not sure what I'm saving that for, but Christmas is coming. Yeah. I know what I'm doing there. Let's round this off. There. Nope. That's where she goes, just like that, baby. I'm gonna take and trim some of that off. That's our door. Gonna take a die grinder and get in there a little bit and clean that up. A little spotted weld there. We'll clean that up, take them, gouge that out a little bit more. Got that welded up, come from this side. Can't see the molding on the outside of the door. That's what we're looking for. Also, if you look up in there, I still got quite a narrow gap, and that's where I'm going to put that edge paint in, or edge stuff inside there, and then that'll give me enough room for the window. One more thing to do. Got a lot more to do, but take this. I need 3 pieces. I had 3 pieces there that for a screw in for it. There's one. There's 2. 3. Do this. Flatten them out. And I'll turn the welding on. Trying to get this done, people. Trying to get her done. Let's get the ground on. Not sure if I want to go there or not. How about we just go there? Perfect. Now, what's going on is, when I put the garnish molding on, up top, there's nowhere to screw it. I got screws down here, but I have no screws for up in here, so that's what I'm doing right this present moment. I got a mark there. You can see where I marked it. Last time I put it on there, I had a little mark there. Tack that corner because it's tight, and then I'll bang it in place, and I'll weld it on. Can't see. Do another one. Where did I put those? Right there. How you making it, Nathan? Good?
Locking these clips in place.
Okay. Just got to find the other marks, that's all. Think I can see that with the Welding helmet? Nope. Just gonna weld them without the helmet. And I got another one up here. Welded it on crooked, but I'm going to get a hammer and straighten them out. Put that one on. Do that. Get the flapper wheel going. Probably should have put the air to that. Put my glove on it for a second. Kind of close to the body fill there. Don't want to knock it off. Doug did the work putting it on there.
We'll put it right back on again. It's like metal, man. This work's never done.
Awesome. Yeah, we're trying to finish her up. Trying to finish her up, man. Grind them off. That was me eating sparks. See that?
How do you taste it?
Yeah, I tasted them. Shot them right in my face. Gonna grab the die grinder. Just gonna round the corners off. And the reason I weld them on before I round the corners off the little square pieces is because they're hard to handle. You know, if I weld them on, then they're in position, and then I can do something with them. If I try to hold that little tiny piece, I got to run and get a pair of vice grips, and you know, on and on and on. Where's the die grind? That. There's right there. Yep. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I just got little clips there.
Yeah, beautiful.
In a little bit so you can slide around.
Right on. We're going to bring it back to you, but
I'm gonna go this one back.
can you bring it back any
A
further?
little bit of a gap on either side. Just a touch. I'll take the back right on there.
Ah.
Just a little teeny tiny gap.
Round the corners off. That little square piece I put in there, just so it's not sharp. Garnish molding back on. Haha. Go further ahead now. All right. Now what's going to happen is put all our screws in. Now we got places where you see the tab is. There's the hole is. Now we can screw a hole in that tab. I take my die grinder, go around smoothing all that stuff, make it look nice. It comes up to the edge of the door nice all the way around. Let's go to the other side, and then we can see one that looks almost finished. It's quite a bit of work to make something like that. If you want to come this side. I'm just going to take it for a second, Doug. You can see how on this side I cut this short. I did not know what I was doing, but I got the little piece welded in there. We got a ground in the center, and she's all welded up around the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the screws are in. So basically that's what's going on. Got that all made. That's going to be painted green. Just putting a little bit of weld over top of, a little bit of fill over top of the welds, just like that. Just to take the seams, just to take the weld seams out of it, and that's it. That's all I want to do, or that's all we're going to do. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. To get that garnish molding to work, it took me a little bit on that side, but it sure did help on this side because I only cut this side short that much. I want to thank everybody for coming back. Nate's doing a great job by getting that done. Doug's doing a great job by getting the filler and stuff done in the front and around the doors, like all this post stuff. There's small stuff. All that stuff is really quite hard work, doing that sort of stuff in there, that sort of stuff. But we got the not bad, Chad. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. Door garnish moldings are done. We're hoping to wrap it up tomorrow. Thanks very much. Throwing a good comment, and we'll be here tomorrow.